Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to some and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. Mahdi Tijani, another YouTuber, shout out to him. Assalamu alaikum if you're hearing this. Set up something called no strings nikah. Nikah is the Arabic word for marriage, and it's a way that he's allowing women who know that they need to give up certain things to find a husband, to negotiate, give up these things and find a husband. They're older women, they're career women, they're women with kids, and they don't want you, they're not trying to integrate the kids into your life and integrate you into the kids' life, and they know that. And so they want to enter into marriages where they negotiate certain things to give up in exchange for others. He explained that this is not really an ideal solution. It's just a bad solution to an even worse problem. And I understand that. He said that, so he's aware of it. What is the worst problem? Well, these sisters wind up oftentimes falling into what's forbidden because they have a need. I mean, they may not want their husband to know that or their ex-husband to know that they have a need, but they have a need. And he's described some of the things that these ladies doing as savage. And one of the guys in the comments even said he knew a sister. And when he sort of befriended her without judgment, she opened up and told all the stuff she was doing. She was an escort making $100 a day. Opened up to him about it because he wasn't judgmental. He said years later he found her on social media, covered up, married with a baby. She's now somebody's mother. She was an escort for $100 a day. You think she really wants her husband? She absolutely does not want her husband. So what it comes down to is that they're out there getting so much experience that they don't want any man that doesn't have the same body count. Men ain't got the same body counts. Now, he lives in the UK, so he knows a lot of the practicing young Muslim men are not active. And the women are. The covered women are. How many of them are? We don't know. We just know that the chances are too high that a guy could be out there, be a virgin until the first time he gets married, doesn't know it, but his wife married him after going through an HOE phase. But he has to pay a dowry. She was for free for somebody else, but he's got to pay the dowry. Go through all the headache. Yeah, it's that bad. But there's something else in this no strings nikah that was relevant to my last live stream. My last live stream, I explained that I actually do prefer women closer to my age. I think it's genetic. Another guy said, I prefer them older too. And I asked him, is there anyone else in your family that does? And he said his brother. So it's just a suspicion of mine that it's genetic. I'm not saying it's proven, it's just a suspicion. I actually find women my own age unattractive if they're childish. I need maturity in a woman to effectively communicate. I need that. Doesn't work otherwise. I can tell you that I had a better communication with the one wife that was older than me. And she was not an English speaker, nor did I speak her dialect fluent at all, actually. We only had classical Arabic to communicate in. And we had better communication in general than I did using regular run-of-the-mill English with Yankee broads. There was once I had to say to her, I didn't finish my question. And she said, sorry, proceeding. From then on, we were careful to not interrupt each other. And that made all the difference in a language that's not native to either of us. She was also a year older, is a year older. I'm sure she's still alive. And I do want the best for her. I got fond memories of her. But see, there's something else to it too. Mahdi Tijani stated that he knows that a lot of these no-string niqab marriages are going to fail. At least they were marriages. But they're going to fail because the ladies eventually, after having given up certain things that they have to give up because of age and prior marital status and other men's kids they're bringing, they're still going to want what they gave up. They may say, well, listen, I'm looking to be married. You can be married to someone else. I want you for 3 days out the week. I'm actually not looking for your money. I'm busy the other half of the week. So you come in 3 days out the week, or you just come stay with me on weekends. Eventually, they start looking for more. That's what he said, that they're going to start looking for more. Even though they had to give it up to get a husband, they're going to start looking for more later. Did I not tell you that I, as a man who prefers women closer to my age, have seen that when they come across a man that doesn't find the age to be a problem, they don't know what to do. Now, I have my conditions too. You don't tell me no below the belt. I don't tell you that either, unless you really are sick or you're out of commission for that week. Other than that, you don't tell me I'm not in the mood. So I'm not in the mood to go to work. I do it. I'm not in the mood to sit up here and argue with Bedouin students who can't come to class on time but want to be marked like they were present the whole time. I do it. I'm not in the mood to write that check for the rent. I do it. I'm not in the mood to foot the full bill for the groceries. I do it. I ain't in the mood. You keep talking like that, I won't be in the mood to consummate the marriage, and then I'll have no reason to stay with your butt. I'm going to marry someone else. 2 of y'all are going to have to share me. I will treat y'all with respect, as long as you do the same for me. I will tolerate no disrespect, nor do I dish it out. You will be mature. You will use your brain, and you will control your emotions. And I will respect your emotions so long as you use your brain and your logic to control them. These are my terms and conditions. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. They can't believe it. Age is not a problem. I just got to act like I got some sense. Oh, and drain is nuts too? Yeah. Now, I'm married. But generally speaking, my conditions are this. They don't know what to do. So they revert back to what they used to be like when they had more options than other men. Because they have an option in me, they start acting the way they did with dudes they didn't consider to be options, or dudes to whom they weren't going to be an option when they're younger. And they lose out. One thing that's rarely ever happened is that a lady my age or near my age tried to put me in my place somehow and then got proposed to by someone else. So anyway, that being said, he's on to something. They will. They can and they will come with some other reason to mess things up. They will even give up something to get the man and then turn around and try to get what they gave up on the back end. Gentlemen, what is the reason for that? What motive would there be for that? Nothing other than they just don't want you to be too happy and have it too easy. That's all. That's war. Thanks for listening. Black heart, black mind, black out. As always, assalamu alaikum, and black heterosexual, non-select male power because they don't like it, and black patriarchy until extinction or judgment day.